Hello guys, my name is Xenomorph96 back with another video. Yes, it is Farming Simulator, but with a difference. We are not on Blue Farm today. That'll be down for another video. Today, this is a video that's a little bit different. I've always wanted to do one of these videos. Don't know why, but I've always wanted to do one of these videos. So this video is basically, I don't have anything to boost me in a way. So as you can tell, I'm going to tell you this right now. Wow. Anyway, so there used to be an old house here, which I got rid of, redid all this, put a new house there, got the thing in there, etc, etc. But to do all the flooring first. But before I continue with that, if you're new to this channel, welcome. Hope you had a great day. If you're one of my regulars, welcome back as well. I hope you've had a great day too. So I am kind of debating something here. Like I said, this is a thing where I'm going to try and have to earn a lot of money. So this might have to get gone very shortly. This has to be, and obviously this will have to be. Obviously, depending on what I can get rid of. It's depending on what I can get rid of. I do have 581,000, thank God. Not like the other one where I've got 7 point something million. That's just absolute hard work with that one. So, probably thinking, what's the catch? But here's the best part. Here's the even better part. Even though I got that, if we look at the financial, look at the loan. So yeah, you're probably thinking, wow, £1 million loan left over. Yes, because I inherited this one. Oh yeah, I inherited. This was a family home. Fair enough. I'm gonna do this very quickly. Yeah, this was a family home. I haven't done these. Whoopsie daisies. So this was a family home. That my family members had. So, as you probably can tell, you're probably thinking, well, it looks old enough to be grandfather's home. It was running in both my mother's and father's side. So yeah, this is a little thing. I gotta get this farm back on its legs. It's been left to basically not do anything, and the current equipment that we've got is mental. I don't even know if I've got any land. Oh, I do have land. I've got, yeah, soybeans that have been planted there, and corn, and the wheat. So I've got wheat. Saying that with wheat, yeah, don't ask. We've got bad vehicle. So Grandpapa, as we call him, did like his old vehicles quite a lot. So this farm was a little bit different. Yeah, you're probably thinking right now, well, if Grandpapa left the farm in that state, how are you going to turn it around? Well, let's put it this way. It's the next field down, isn't it? Got to remember that, next field down. So, not just my father's side of grandparents had this farm. My mother's side had it. So both of my grandpapas, as I like to say, had this farm. Siblings, now they're not too interested. Well, they were interested in doing it, but they just helped out when they can. Which was whenever they can. I'm just going to grab. I need to go and grab something. Ah, do you know what I haven't got? Yeah. So this is a weird thing. They've got a weird taste in tractors. So over there is my grandpapa's tractor, and here is my grandpapa's tractor. My mother's side of grandpapa's tractor. So my mother's obviously father, obviously my granddad, liked Fenton's. Don't know why Fenton's, and obviously you've seen the combine choice of you. Yeah. Me totally representing a case top here. You're probably the reason why. You probably don't understand the reason. So, what I'm going to try and do, guys, is something that I'll need to do. Is one, somehow figure out a way to get all this farm back to normal. 2, see if I can buy this farm next to me, number 5, because it looks to be a big plot of land. I'm just going to drive down a little bit down, and plot 26, which would be kind of nice, because if I bought both of them, I can just join them. I can join them together and then just say, hey. Right, so this is what I'm going to do. While that's doing that, I'm going to take out. Sorry to say this, but why do you not get that one? I don't understand why I didn't get that one. So yeah, there is this plot of land. He couldn't probably. Well, he should have thought it, exploited it. If I get them two plot of land there, I'm gonna have to join them. You know, like extend this a little bit down here, and then go across here, up obviously here, and back down to there, to make sure it's connected. But yeah, I'm gonna have to buy this land just to make extra. Yes, it sounds stupid, I'm gonna say, but so you want to know what's going to happen. Let's put it this way. Since I've got a tractor and thingamajig down here and it's about to rain, lovely. Don't want the rain right now. I am a little bit worried about the layout of this farm. I'm not going to lie to you, I don't like the layout of this farm. Why? Well, let's put it this way. It kind of sucks. Right, I'm gonna try and drop this down. So, I'm gonna try and cultivate this. Well, cultivate that land. Give me a quick 2 seconds. Switch this back. So you can see how it is. You got a bit of entrance there to go in here, but then you got an entrance in here to go in the main farm. But then again, you've got to understand, if I click on this, you've got extra land back here. I could use that, yes, to to build things on it, but it's so crowded up here. I need to like separate stuff in order to do it. Down here, gonna have to be changed quite a lot. Trees might have to be knocked out just to give permission, basically, for land. But I'm gonna have to have something that's gonna be, what's the word for it? Otherwise engaged. So let me have a little look. I'm gonna sit in this tractor, burn some fuel. There is a tractor for sale for 115,000. It's done 1 minute, so it's done 45. I'm just glad I've just seen this now. But I do need a new combine because I don't trust that combine because of one reason. It will. Let's put it this way: when you get a combine, guys, I want to try and get a combine that will, one, go the distance, but two, has the ability to keep producing. So this is a tractor that we could easily have, but we need to get a plough. So it's on 45.2 hours. It's 36 months old. Is it worth it though? That's the thing. Let's have a look at it. Let's have a look at it. Let's have a look at it. A little look all the way around. I could easily buy this. Do you know what? I'm buying it. I know it sounds stupid. Right, so I'm here at the dealership. I need a plough. And they're probably thinking is, well, did you not get one? No, I didn't get one. Because wasn't going to get one at the moment. But anyway, we've got a plough. Now, you're probably thinking, right now, you're probably thinking, on the right lines, you're probably thinking right now, you've probably got the plough to follow off from the cultivator, and you would be correct. By the way, I can see my house from here. It's right there, on the left. Anyway, but yeah, so we're gonna have to do something I don't really want to do, really. So, while that's ploughing away, oh, one of them stopped. This is the reason why. One of the reasons why I don't want this combine. Right, let me just sit in this tractor and do this. There is, see, I've got 209, about 200,000. let me just have a little look. Don't be funny. What we're looking for, combines, aren't we? Let's have a look at combines. So, Automan will flash up, which is that one. Master Ferguson MF Beta 7360AL4. As you can tell, it only holds 8,600 litres. And it was 165,000 to buy, so wow. Let me just... Do you know what I fancy doing? I know this sounds really harsh when it comes to it. I'll say the universe of these things. I'm gonna grab that. Do it in US farm. Do it like that, and I'm gonna then change colour. And then don't ask me why, but I'm going to lease it. I'm going to lease that out, but I'm not going to have that tractor, I'm going to have this tractor. Because it'd be much easier. I'm going to... yeah, it'd be easier with them, won't it? And do a long pipe. So, we're down... Wow. We're down quite a bit now. So we're leasing out a tractor, not tractor, a combine. Now, don't get me wrong, the total of that was huge, and it was huge. So what? Let me just work that out. No, it wasn't right. It was that. So that was 72,000. This is what we'll do, guys. So every time we lease something out, we're gonna add it to what we've got. I hope I can. I'm gonna do a borrow. So we're gonna add 72. Well, we'll just add it to 75, and then we're gonna add another 700 to it. Yeah, don't ask me. Oh, maybe not. Basically, let's put it this way: we're gonna add a full whack, the full whack to what we've got. Basically, got. So yeah, we have borrowed money to add it to the loan. So then the loan then can be justified correctly. So yeah, we've got this combine on lease. I don't mind it being deducted at all, I really don't. But we do need to get a very good move on, because we need a seeder. You're probably thinking, why do we need a seeder? And you realise you click on probably afterwards. The reason why we need a seeder is to plant things. I just realised we don't have one. I think we do have one, but I don't like it. So we're going to see if we've got a seeder. Right, that baler can go, because I'm going to have to sell some. I'm going to have to sell something. Oh, we do have a seeder. Oh my god. It's making me cringe just by looking at it. Right. Look at it. Right. what? There's so many confusions on why I've got so much, what's the word for it, rubbish on my land. Reason being, well, let's put it this way, I haven't got a clue, so we're gonna have to go down. So yeah, we do have loans, so obviously obviously pay off. I'm going to sell this cedar, I'm going to sell that, because I don't need that. I'm selling that. Can't sell the cow cars. That can go. So can that. And that. Do you know what? I may as well start fresh, and Bella can go. As you can tell, guys, I am not messing around with certain things. That can go. Right, brilliant. So we can take contracts out. So I might have a look at some of these contracts. Wow, they want someone to fertilise. Wow. Right. They're a lot harder than rock removal, spraying. But that, whoever's got plot 10 and plot 5, you'd be lucky, bugger, because guess what? Oh, I know who's got plot 10. That's why they needed fertilising. Let me put all them items. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put some. So what I'm gonna do? Do you know the funny thing is? Quite a nice tractor this is. Right. I'm gonna do this little favour for this gang. Right, I'm gonna do. See, this is the thing. I can't even afford fertiliser, and they want me to do fertilising. I don't know. It's put 4 in. See. So what I'm going to do, yes, I'm taking this contract on. I'm going to do this, and where's field 10? Right behind me, okay. So what I'm going to do, taking this contract on does mean I get a bit of money. Until the day I decide to buy the field 10, and it'll be mine, including this field that's next to me. Wow, talk about traffic backup. I think because of the traffic, we're not going to have any. Because the cars don't somehow like it. How do you get on the flipping land? A minute. I know how to get on land, don't worry. Three, two, one. we do a switcheroo there. So you're probably thinking, does AI take over? Yes, it does. AI will take over and do it for me while I'm trying to concentrate on this bit, trying to figure out why. In fact, let's... No. Yeah, I've done 1% already. Don't worry. We will get... I'm not saying this isn't a decent tractor, but we're going to get a decent tractor in. That's going to take the brunt load. As you can tell, it isn't going to fare well with me. Oh. So, obviously this tractor is going to rip it all up, you know, cultivate it. I'm going to do the same with that, and same with that. I might, screw it, I will join that as one, make it as one big plot of land, so I can just plant one seed into it, and it's done and dusted then. So, yeah, this is going to look great, innit? So yeah, let's try and go down it. Let's get rid of that silo, because I don't need that silo no more. Right. There's things that we need to get rid of. But before we get rid of it, we're going to have to buy things in, and it's not. Let me just make sure this is clean. Clear. Oh, when I say clean, no, clear, I mean actual clear. So that's gone. Nothing's in there. I'm going to get rid of this barn. Don't know why my grandfather said it was going to be a good one. I'm going to keep going. Because he's wrong. You were wrong about it, because I don't like it. There you are. So, I will say this once I have updated bits of it. There was one thing I'd never understood when I got this I got this farm inherited. There's no gates. If you look what I'm looking at now, you would think there's going to be a gate, nice, beautiful gate down here. You know, to just, you know, protect the home. But no, there isn't. So, without further ado, I might do something. I'm going to do something that's never been done before. Basically, yeah, put a gate in. This is going to have to stay here for now because I've got nothing to do with it at the moment. So, yes, I can't change vehicle because I can't at the moment. But I do need things like seeders, tree removers and stuff like that. Oh, go. Yeah, by the way, this is a small little house. This will eventually, once I get a bit more money in front, this house then will get rebuilt to be a better house and it'd be a lot easier to get around. At the moment, it's only a £80,000 house, but it's livable. cars there. Also, you can tell I've got no garage because I can't afford one. But let's have a little look on the used sale vehicles. Shame really, because I haven't got what I wanted to get. So, see, I can get that if I wanted to. It's wasting my money then. I think with the grass, I'm going to sort something out with it. I'm going to do something a little bit different. But yeah. It's got right back to the top. So, do we need a seeder? Definitely. Like I said, seeders are not cheap. They're very, very, very expensive. I'm gonna go for the cheapest. I'm not gonna go for that seeder because it's a little bit thing. I'm gonna go for this seeder. One, because it holds 3 litres. It holds 3 litres of seed. So I'm gonna buy that. Get 3 of them in. Yep. Perfect. That is see, the funny thing is the Sky ones are a little bit cheap. Well, they are cheap. So it's got 40,000. That's not bad, that actually. So a minute, let's just have a look at what's standard. Standard. That means without the cover. It's 25 grand. There's 32,000 litre extension to it. That's an option of 800 quid, so that comes to 25,800. Yeah, it goes up in price. So let me just have a look. Wait, let's see if I wanted the cover. And that, how much is that? That's 4,100 extra. Comes to 29,100. 29,000. Nearly. What's this? Oh, it's like a little sticker tribute. You know what? Maybe I'll just buy it like that. I'm gonna then put. I didn't get how many litres that takes. Do you know? Just a simple thing you do forget. Fill that tank. Is that it? 4,000 litres. Okay. Buy 4 of them. So I've got 4 of them, which is good. It's good for me. See, I haven't got time to do the digging and stuff like that. Of course. Oh, it's got them. So 42,000 for, well, what we call a ripper, and this thing, I will tell you now, does take out what we need to take out. But so I've got 3 items that I would need, like desperately need, of course. Just trying to think, do I need any trailers for the vehicle? Question, what's that? Do you know this? Do you know the funny thing is? I'm gonna buy them 2 at a later point. But do we have enough to buy a truck? No. Tell you what, we're gonna buy a trailer. And you're thinking, what do you mean a trailer? We're actually gonna buy a trailer. 61,000. That's not that bad. But I'm not gonna buy a truck for one reason. The reason why the reason why I'm not going to buy a truck yet is because sometimes they're on this. I have to be patient. I know they're all there. I get it. You're probably thinking, oh, just buy the truck, it'd be easier. No. I'm waiting for a nice, cheap truck to come through. I know it's going to be tempting just for me to just dive in. You know. I forgot something. Where am I going to put it all? Great. So there's left, basically, I mean, massive debt for this loan. Right, let me just drive this back to the farm. Very nicely cultivated. So what I didn't realise, and I should have recognised it straight away, is we do need a silo. You're thinking, well, you just got rid of a silo. Yeah, the reason why, it was this silo here that I've got highlighted. It was, let's put it this way, it was not to be. But yeah, I am going to have to spend some money again, aren't I? Why? You know what? Yeah, that's gonna have to do. I'm gonna spend it on that. And what's gonna happen is you gotta then do it. See, I don't mind these type of trailers, but I might get a new one. because I know there's a bigger version of this. In fact, I'll show you the bigger one that I want to try and get, so you understand how. So these are Argo wagons. So these Argo wagons are very useful, you know, in the field. So I've got this one which holds 30 meters squared. Oh, we should say. Yeah, it holds quite a bit. It may be cheapest. But the one that I want to get, there is a couple. There's this one here, which holds 46 to 70. And then there's either this one that holds 141. And then there's this one, which holds 88. I might go for the one that holds 88 because that one's really, really hard to turn around in. Or I could go for that one, which is, fun enough, a Argo wagon, and it holds. And I can just then tip it, because it tipped itself straight in without no question. So at the moment, I've got no fencing. I've got basically nothing. I just swing around. I want to get rid of these trees as well, so when I do attach, so I'm hoping that contract for Field 10 gets finished, like, very quickly. Because if it doesn't, funny enough to say, this game's got a way of saying you didn't finish your contract in time. But yeah, let's have a little look. So my next purchase will be these two here. Get this purchase and join together. But before I do that, I'm going to do a nice fence down here. If it blocks off, in other words, it doesn't block off anything. It just makes my farm look a bit better. But yeah, I might take all this. I might start slowly taking some of these trees back. And if I level all this back out, I could make, if I wanted to, I could put all of it together to make one big, huge farm. So I'm having, instead of having little bits, if you know what I mean, I'll have one big farm. Like I have two, or in this case, 3. You know, 3 massive plots of land. So 30% has been completed on that farm, so which is good. I'm just hoping it gets complete very quickly, because when about 4 or 5 o'clock, when we finish this shift, we'll have some of the tractors still go. This might be going. Well, in fact, no, it is going. I don't know what my grandparents were thinking. Mum's side and dad's side of both their fathers bought this farm for future reference, right? Let me just tell you this: what a waste of an opportunity. They was gonna buy the big lands, but they just didn't have the money. There was so much in debt. No one else wanted it, so they passed it down to me. And guess what? I'm gonna sort all this debt out myself. I just realised something. Wow. I could literally clear some of this land out if I buy them. So, obviously with this land here being what it is, and obviously you got that land, and then that land, and obviously you can see them coming together. I could buy one of these lands out, clear it out with the tree thing, clear it out a bit more, then maybe a bit more, so then obviously then they'll be gone. Once I cleared out this tree, I can resell the land. So if they want to put it as a plot of land themselves, like a little plot of land like that, that'd be no. And you got a plot of land there. Wow, that's a big plot of land. It takes up part of the swimming pool. Right, so you got a bit there. Ah, wow. That is 2.1 million for that land. Wow. Look, that's a lot. So what's this down here? Oh, of course it would be a sawmill. There's always got to be a sawmill somewhere. Oh, that's number 11. 1.1 million just to buy the road? So, oh, okay. I understand that now. So I can actually pay for this road to be mine. Oh, didn't know that. Yeah, just the small things, you know, in life. So, we're going to have to do it, aren't we? We're going to have to do it. It's the only way. It's the only way. So, there's still no truck that's come on the thing. I'm going to try and get this land done. So this wheat needs to be done, picked. Well, when I mean picked properly. I can have the other tractor run out. You know, I just need to get at least 2. Cause it is about to due to rain. So when we get rid of this combine, I use the other combine that I've got loaned out. And eventually when I do save enough money, I will better buy a combine on my own. But I've got a cheeky mind of buying probably the most expensive one on the market, which, funny enough, if I can tell you which one it is, you better find out. Which would be that one or be that one? I can't remember. Pardon me. That all together, which funny enough is the new class version, which this company took this thing and remodeled it so it can keep going. 653,500. Wow. Now here's the thing you don't understand. I do understand this one. This one, wait a minute. Let me just get it all into the mode that I want it to be in. you're talking 621,005. So basically that one is cheaper than that one, but it holds more. See, I know I could easily get these. If you look at the litres, each litre, they all hold 2,000 litres, pretty much. So yeah, that one is that. Oh, is it? Yeah, that one's basically a new version. That one's a new version of that, so you don't get confused. But yes, I'm gonna wait for a truck to come through in that stock market, because trucks are very expensive. I think that's probably the only thing I'll probably not the other thing I would loan out. Empty this tank out. Come on. I'm just trying to make sure the rain can stay off target. Oh, it's good luck for the contract. The contract's nearly at 50%, so let's see what this. Let's just jump to this tractor. Oh, the cultivating's going really well. These must be recently new tractors, because both my granddad said we've had to update them, but I thought they didn't update them. Oh well. Yeah, so the two tractors that I'm using, I thought they didn't have. I thought, because I did have an old Case International, which were really nice, by the way. This is at 50% now. Well, 49%, but it is going towards 50%. I look at that loaner. I don't know what to do with it. I know it'll get paid out, and loan will get paid off one by one. But look at the minuses we got. New vehicles, 350,000. That's positive, by the way. Sold animals, 16,936. Construction cost, 240,000. I didn't build all that. Anyway, land purchase 243,000. Got leasing vehicle cost, which is 42,832. No maintenance. No property income yet. Fuel 177,000. 177 pounds gone. Seed cost with 3,780. Wow. Fertilizer cost 36,648. Wow. There's no sapping cost, no water cost, no bale cost, power cost, no contract income. Well, that will be coming through very shortly. 1,450 for a wage payment. This is gonna be a very struggling time. I think don't know, guys, if we can be able to do it. But I know we've put the faith. We are coming towards the end of the video, by the way, guys. Towards, so it is a shame. But next time you probably see us, we may have a solution. I'll be trying to think of a solution in terms of how to get this farm that my wonderful grandparents left, or the family left for me, to go and do. Because I did say I always wanted to try and use a tractor to make some money, but the question is, can I turn this farm, what my wonderful family left, into a farm that's going to be making me a lot of money. So basically, I'm going to tell you this. Here's the goals I need to do before we end this wonderful video. Got to make this farm come back to its normal senses. It means loans will have to be paid off. And my third objective is to build a fence for it, because we need a fence desperately. And my fourth and final task is we need to make at least £1 million on this, so we can actually do what we need to do, sort it all out, and hopefully bring it together. But that is going to be it for today, guys. I've been your host, XenomOrph96. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.